Hi Gemini, welcome back to Omkaratarot and to your love bite. Gemini, let's see what are the messages for you now. And a warm welcome back to all my subscribers. Welcome in newcomers. Gemini spirit. Alright, 3 cards for the first person, gems, and 3 cards for the other person. And a warm welcome back, I said that. Okay, the first person has the Four of Wands, Queen of Cups, and the Hierophant. Okay, second person, Chariot, Two of Wands, and the Eight of Wands. Mutual energies, the Strength card, Four of Cups, and the Seven of Pentacles. Bottom of my deck, Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So somebody feels insulted in this connection. They feel there was nothing on offer. I thought this was my soulmate, but they took me and my love for granted. They had no commitment on their mind. I got nothing out of this, and I just kept giving and they just kept taking, and I have to now pull back my power. The other person, I think they do want to come forward now. If this person was undecided, they do know the direction they want to go towards. But the problem here is, I think either there is no communication at the moment, or they feel too afraid to start this conversation now. So of course, I'm going to clarify all these cards for you, and we'll also do your mutual energies, Gemini. But before that, let's start with some dialogue message cards. Let's see if you guys could say something to each other right now, what that would be, and then we'll clarify the rest. Gemini and their person spirit, if they could say something to each other now, what would that be? Gemini and their person spirit. Gemini and their person. All right, and we'll take a few more from a third deck, and then we'll start the reading. Gemini and their person spirit. Last one. Here it is. All right, good to go. Let's start the reading. And Gemini, if you're looking for personal readings, my email is omkaratarot@gmail.com. You can reach me there. It's there in the description box below as well. So the first card here says, I can envision us getting back together again in the future. I'm so sorry for taking you for granted. You meant more to me than I could ever tell you or show you. I want to see you, but it's too painful right now, because they'll have to gather up the courage now to come forward, right? Okay, the next one says, why do you hide your pain from me? You know that I can see right through you. Our souls are entwined and reflect each other deeply. If you would only talk with me, I could help support your healing, and this would then help heal me too. I'm a passionate creature in my prime, but thanks to your continual running, I've been left burning up with fire. I can't even talk with anyone else without your energy being all over me. If you want me, then come and get me. I can feel your frustration with you not being able to express yourself to me. You're overthinking things too much. Perhaps you could consider writing things down to get some thoughts flowing on paper to clear your head. I'm frustrated. I get constant reminders of you. How do you know so much? I made a mistake. Alright, so these were some of your messages, Gemini. If these were resonating with your storyline, let's start the reading. I'm going to first focus on the first line, which is the first person, and then later we'll go to person B. You could be either one of them, remember that. Alright, so person A, let's start with you. Why the Four of Wands in reverse for you? I think person A feels that this was a soulmate bond. This was a soulmate connection, but it fell through because the person they were dealing with was not interested or something like that. Like whatever feelings they were, I think for a while person A was hoping that the other person felt the same way as they did, and they were hoping that their person would come rushing back towards them, maybe apologize to them, maybe take some swift action towards them. But I think they're losing hope now. They're losing hope. They feel unloved, uncared for, disrespected, feeling they took my love for granted. They gave me nothing. They had no nothing to offer maybe, or they never wanted a commitment with me. Why else would they escape me, or lie to me, or cheat on me, or ghost me? It's like, why wouldn't they just come and talk to me or apologize to me? So I think person A is kind of telling themselves that maybe I was wrong. Maybe they never felt the same kind of connection with me, so I need to now move on. I have to move on towards my own peace and happiness. I think person A is kind of feels that their love got rejected, even though for a long while, I think person A felt that this could have gone the long haul, or we can have a 10 of cups, and I'm sure they feel the same way, but they never received that offer from the other person. For a while, I think person A was manifesting that, the other person feels the same and would take action. So person B is the one, I think, who's scared now to speak up. And that's solidifying what person A is feeling, that if they're not talking, if they're not apologizing, then, well, I was right. They don't want me. The other person, spirit person B, how are they feeling right now? What's the Chariot for them? Chariot. One more. They are spying, they are watching. I think they're trying to find out. They're in the dark. They are trying to find out if person A has already moved on. Is there competition for them? Are they, being pursued by others? This person has been keeping a watch. Secretly, they've been spying on person A, they've been watching. Maybe they feel they want to find out first, is person A is also stressing over me or not? Or have they chosen another path? Can I get unstuck, and should I take action towards them? But what if they're in a passionate connection elsewhere? So they are petrified. This person is petrified. As much as they want to rebuild, as much as they want to return back, they want to tell their person, no, I do see a long-term and committed partnership with you. They are scared they delayed things for too long, or they could be worried the other person is not even single. So they are going through a lot of burden, overwhelm. How do I come back? How do I come back to them? What if the other person has already moved on? And that's the reason this person is not even making an effort, because there's silence between the two of you. So they would have to start that conversation, and they are scared to find out that person is no longer available maybe. So mutual energies then for the first person. The first person says, well, I'm taking I'm recovering with my own energy, my own strength. Yes, I don't trust them because I had to cut them out because they were, well, not interested. So yes, I don't trust them either. I have to cut this person out of my life. To be honest, I'm not even waiting around for, an offer from them anymore, because I have to listen to my own intuition. I have to focus on my future. I'm not going to invest any more in a situation which is not going to go anywhere, because what I want is a 10 of Pentacles, right? And they are not ready to invest. So I have to take my love back from them and save it for myself and move on. I have no choice, right? So person B, what about you? Person B says, I need courage. I need courage because they are scared. This person is scared. They're not sure if the other person would even want to reconcile with them anymore. Not after the way they behaved, and they keep thinking about that, and they're quite depressed at the moment. They're kicking themselves. They're kicking themselves that they realize too late that the person who they never invested in when they had a chance is the person who they really, really want in their life. They broke that person's heart. Right? So now because now there's separation, now they're feeling the lack of love in their life, they're missing their person. Now all they can think about, that was the right person, why didn't I invest when the time was right? I do want commitment with them, I want to reach out, I want to message them, I want to talk to them, but they're blocking themselves. They are stopping themselves from having that conversation because they feel I look like such a loser now. I'm the one who pushed them away or played those mind games. I'm the one who made the decision in the past, and now to go begging back, I look like such a loser. So Queen of Pentacles in reverse, overall energy. This is person A. They feel insulted. They feel I never got the offer I wanted. I'm sure this person was, just a narcissist or somebody who was just playing mind games with me. They never opened up emotionally because there was no tangible, effort that could be seen. They didn't put the work in. So person A is kind of calling out person B to be rude and mean, and you were emotionally unavailable and you were playing mind games with me. That's the only reason I think person A has taken their power back. All right, so that's what I have for you, gems. Till next time then, love and light. Take care. Namaste.